You're those two clowns from the other day.
Sorry if we caused you any inconvenience.
You've got some kind of nerve. Anyone who makes my daughter cry like that ought to have their face rearranged.
Oh, please don't hurt us. We're only here because she called and asked us to come.
She called you?
Call the leader number right now, sir!
You don't have to do that. I really appreciate you coming on such short notice. Make yourselves at home.
Forgive the intrusion.
I can't believe you're letting them back into our home.
Listen, Dad. If you keep insisting on being rude to my new friends, Mom is going to hear about everything.
So how is Yahiko?
Well, he's definitely got a lot of energy.
Will you help me, please? I got stuck back here somehow!
君の胸の中で僕はどんな風に呼ばれてるかな友達の2文字が答えてそんなの分かってんだよ二人過ごしてる時間は自然と笑顔になるけど突きってするこの心は嘘をついてくれないこのままなんて嫌なのに会えなくなるよりいいかな今日はうまく笑えないよほっぺたが少しおかしい一歩踏み出せればもっとこの距離は縮まってくのにもどかしいお前だけは見れないよ一歩踏み出したらきっともう戻れなくなるから今日も胸に秘めたままで僕は弱虫だ
I came home from school and he was like
It
this.
is pretty common for yokai to grow when they're feeling upset about something.
I wasn't upset! I had just eaten some Rokugan and then laid down in the sun to take a nice long nap, and when I woke up I was gigantic! Now I can't get back to normal!
Did you do anything else before your nap?
Like what?
Scavenge for food?
You take that back! I had Rokugan and some potatoes! And I did not scavenge for them, thank you very much!
What potatoes?
The potatoes that I snitched earlier.
You think that sounds better?
It's a whole lot worse if you ask me.
Yahiko, are these the potatoes you were talking about? I almost didn't see Fuzzy there. It's kind of like he's semi-transparent.
You can't see him as well as us?
Well, I can see Yahiko very clearly, but Fuzzy's fuzzy.
They smell like the same ones to me.
Apparently, my dad ate some of these for lunch as well, but he's his usual self. Whoa. Honestly, I think the smell would kill my appetite.
Man, they stink! It's gonna be one of the worst things I've ever smelled in my life!
It's not that bad to me.
Oh, I love the smell. Can I have another one?
No, you can't.
Ugh. Hey, Haruitsuki. I guess I didn't notice before, but they smell kinda like yokai to me. It's from the dirt on the potatoes.
From the dirt?
My mom grew them herself on a nearby farm that she shares with one of our parishioners.
Yeah? Then we should probably go there and check things out for ourselves, don't you think?
That's fine. Just close the damn bag already, would you?
I don't like the idea of you going anywhere with these guys. I'm serious, young lady. Do you hear me?
Of course I can hear you, and we're going to the farm.
You know, I get a real strong feeling that your dad actually hates us.
Well, it would certainly be a stretch to say he likes us.
I'm really sorry about all of this. For bothering you with whatever's going on with Yahiko, and for my dad being a total jerk to you.
Look, we understand. Your dad's just worried about you like any regular dad would be. And it's only because he truly loves you. So, let's go. You're not bothering us. We want to help you out with Yahiko.
He's right. And I'm sorry that Yahiko is causing you trouble. Taking care of it is my responsibility.
We are all the same age, right? Or are you really an adult?
Well, I'm more of an adult than you.
Oh yeah, you think I'm like a 5-year-old. I just act my
I'm
age
glad
is
they're
all.
here.
Really? Is that so?
That's enough.
Okay.
I just hope that Dad eventually starts warming up to them someday.
So, this is your mom's farm? It's so stinky. How can any of the neighbors put up with the stench?
We're probably the only ones who see or smell it like this.
Just us? Which means...
Yep, I sense a yokai in there.
Then let's go in and find it. You think your nose will be able to handle it?
I'm cool. I'll just hold my breath.
That's not a workable strategy. It doesn't seem to bother me as much, so I guess that means it's all up to me to take care of this one.
Not gonna happen.
What's Fuzzy doing?
Fuzzy? Fuzzy! You're getting mud all over your beautiful fur! You're covered in it. This means I'll have to bathe you later.
And that's not the only thing. I think he's getting bigger.
How did he get so heavy? He'll crush me!
Looks like it's a fairly safe assumption that the mud is what made Yahiko get so big, too.
How can we make him cuddle-sized again?
Will you please wait around here with the hairball? All right, Ashia, let's go.
Okay. It stinks so bad!
Cut it out.
The stench is just so much worse than it was out there.
The stench was enough. Now I have the most annoying soundtrack to go with it.
Do you hear that? It hurts! He's hitting himself? Hey, stop that! You'll kill yourself if you keep bashing your face in with that rock!
A human?
Are you trying to kill yourself?
Don't jump to conclusions like that. You got the wrong idea. Anyway, that's not a rock.
It's a potato.
Potatoes again?
We are on a potato farm, you know.
Well, it still doesn't make sense.
Oh dear. It seems I've been scolded. But that's quite all right. It's been so long since I've spoken a word to anybody, and my very first time to speak with a human. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nobu, at your service. And who might you gentlemen be?
My name's Abeno, from the Mononokean.
I'm his assistant, Ashia.
The Mononokean? So the rumors are true!
Rumors?
That you're the yokai kidnappers! You entice yokai over and over again and drag them to the underworld!
Not exactly. We exercise yokai. But you're not entirely wrong. It depends on your perspective.
So you are kidnappers!
We have never kidnapped anybody!
I hope they're okay in there.
I see. You just call it something else, but it's basically kidnapping.
No, it's not anything like that at all.
I don't care what you call it. I'll go to the underworld. As long as you get me out of this place, I'm happy. I've been stuck here as long as I can remember. No matter what I try, I can't seem to escape. I'd do anything if I could just leave. Oh, dear. Oh.
Nobu, do you know what the deal is with this mud?
I don't know the reason why, but it just started welling up from the ground one day without any warning. When I try to walk through it, I grow more and more depressed and despondent, and I lose every bit of energy I have in me. Eventually, I'm too tired to even move. I've become completely enveloped in smoke, and I'm trapped in a waking nightmare, a phantasmagoria. Next thing, I find myself back here.
You have visions?
In order to stop seeing such things, I tried to erase my memory by hitting myself in the head.
That's what you were doing with the potato?
I've tried practically everything by this point, and I'd given up all hope of escape. But if you send me to the underworld, I will finally have the freedom that I've been so desperately longing for. Come, Mononokean, send me to the underworld as quickly as you can.
I can't right now. I'm sorry.
Oh dear, it's happening again.
We've got to do something!
The smell is killing me. I can't stay focused enough to open up a portal. So, our first priority is getting you out of this field to somewhere that I can actually think a little more clearly.
But I told you what happens when I walk through the mud.
Yes, I remember.
Eva! You should be fine if you're not actually touching it. Okay, here we go.
Thank you. We're still in the thick of the smoke.
You're right. Doesn't make any kind of sense to me.
I was already having trouble with the horrible smell. And now the smoke has gotten so dense I can't see my hand in front of my face.
Are we lost?
I was using the hairball's presence to navigate, but I can't pick it up anymore.
Don't tell me we're stuck in here now, too!
There's no other choice. All right, Nobu. Looks like I'm gonna have to try to exercise you here.
I don't know. The whole thing is making me really nervous.
Can you summon a portal? I mean, the smell is even more pungent right here. And it would probably be easier if we were somewhere with less smoke, don't you think?
What I really think
Uh-huh.
is you should shut up for at least 30 seconds.
Okay, sorry. 30 seconds. He's gonna kill me for that. I didn't mean to do it, I swear! Wait, a scarecrow? Where am I?
Did you see how hard I was working, old chum? I am in rare form today.
Nobu! Did I accidentally let go of you? Sorry about that.
You can tell me you're impressed. I can handle the compliment.
Hold on.
Huh? Yes, I even surprised myself. Thank you very
Is this
much.
the phantasmagoria
little
he was
phrase
talking
from
about?
A guy like you can go a long way. And you're such a good friend.
Hey,
Always there to
Nobu,
listen to
can
me
you
rattle
even
on
hear
and
me
on
right
about
now?
whatever's on my mind. We make a great team, don't we? Ready to protect the rice from scavengers and invaders. What came next happened in the blink of an eye. I wanted to carry my friend away from the flames where he'd be safe. But I was overwhelmed by the heat and utterly frozen by my fear. Every time I revisit this memory, this waking nightmare, it's like I'm right back in the middle of the fire once again. It's as if my old friend is keeping me from leaving this place. I imagine it's because he resents me for my inability to save him that day.
Nobu.
He's enormous now.
I foolishly believed that with your help, I would finally be able to escape this place. That I would stop reliving my horrible failure over and over again. But my friend put a curse on me. He couldn't forgive my lack of action. I just stood there while he burned, so he's bound me here for all eternity.
You're wrong. You were trying to save him the only way you could. It's not your fault he didn't make it.
That's kind of you, but I failed him.
Well, I think it was your fault.
Wait, do you mean that?
Definitely. I apologize, Nobu. But due to the state that you're in right now, I'm afraid I can't exercise you.
Oh, I see. I suppose this is my fate.
Abeno, you saw what happened that day, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Then could you bother telling us what exactly Nobu did wrong? I mean, he was in the worst situation possible. What could he have done differently? Ow!
Ashia, what if it had been you instead? If you had been in Nobu's place that day, scared, unable to help your friend, do you think you could claim you weren't responsible? Listen up, Nobu. It's not your old friend that's binding you here. If you want my take on it, you're doing this yourself.
I am? What do you mean?
Don't you think it's possible that you subconsciously created all this mud and smoke to keep yourself here? You made it so you could never run away, so you couldn't leave anybody behind again.
Oh dear, this is embarrassing. What's happening to me? Am I really crying?
That's why I can't exercise you. Because you don't really want to leave. But you can't stay here anymore. So you have to make a decision. Do you understand? You have to discover the resolve inside yourself.
If I do that, you think I can leave?
All right, man, it's time we got back to Zenko and the hairball.
What about him?
He's gonna have to stay here until he can leave on his own.
Don't you understand that he's not able to do that? That's the reason why he needed our help in the first place.
If you can't walk, drag yourself. Just keep moving. Through all of this smoke. Don't give up. It's the only way out of here.
It's a text from Zenko asking if we're okay. She's worried.
Tell her we're on our way back.
Yeah, okay.
Nobu, take all the time you need. We'll be waiting for you.
But if the mud and smoke overtake me again, it could take quite a long time to get to the edge of the field.
We'll wait. Don't worry. I promise I won't abandon you. Come on, Ashia.
You're leaving. Before you go, you realize you could be waiting forever, that I may never make it out. Yet, you're still willing to wait for me?
We are. Hope be seeing ya. So stinky.
My friend, I shackled myself here with all this mud and smoke because I foolishly believed that by remaining in that day, I could somehow atone for what I did. However, the time has come for me to leave, my friend. And once I'm gone, I can never return. I can't give up. I must keep moving forward. They are waiting for me. I don't want them to wait forever. These will be the last words I speak to you, old friend. Therefore, I must tell you what's been weighing on my conscience for far too long. My dear friend, if I had been more strong of heart, if I had endured the flames a bit longer, if I had pulled a bit harder, so many things I could have done differently. Maybe I could have been able to save you that day, but I did what I did, and I lost you. I ran away. And though I've regretted my actions these many years, that is what led me to them. For the first time, I'm happy that I chose to run. Because I feel this way, I don't think I can truly claim that I am your friend. How can I be glad about leaving you behind? But know this, before tragedy struck our field and destroyed all that we had known, I spent the happiest days of my life working in the hot sun alongside you. There is no joy that could ever compare to it. You gave me a gift for which I am eternally grateful. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. Goodbye, my dear old friend. Goodbye.
Nobu still hasn't made it out of the farm. Is Abeno asleep?
He doesn't want us to talk to him so he can focus.
Focus? On what?
On summoning a portal to the underworld. The smell's been getting in the way.
A portal to the underworld?
Do you think you should head home soon? I bet your dad's worried sick.
No, it's okay. He's gonna be super mad at me, but I don't care. I'll wait here with you.
Abeno! Ashia!
Nobu! We made it!
Oh dear. Well, that was a little embarrassing. I want you to know that I owe my freedom to you. I was finally able to leave that place because you said that you'd wait for me. You gave me the courage to face my fears and say goodbye to my old friend.
It must have been more painful for him than any of us could have imagined. But his faith in the promise we made gave him the strength to move on. Thank you for finding your resolve. And thank you for believing in yourself.
No, thank you for helping me find it. And for waiting for me.
Look at the farm.
Nobu, I'm glad to see you've made it through.
Thank you, Abeno. If I may ask this of you one last time, will you grant my wish and send me to the underworld?
Of course I will.
It really is a portal to the underworld.
My dear friend, I will cherish the memories of those wonderful days we spent together. I will take that happiness and pain with me to the underworld. You will be in my thoughts for all eternity. Thank you for bidding me farewell. Thank you. Thank you, my most treasured friend.
片隅で膝を抱えているあやかしの光は何を求めてる体を隠しては形ない声が舞うひとひらのことの葉道なき道を示せ壊れてしまいそうな命震えて叩いた扉の音を覚えてるいつか別れゆく定めでも心のひだをなぞってそっと痛みの行方も願いも見届けようすぐそばでこの別れ越えゆけば幸せの意味わかる気がした微笑み思い出せるように送るから
Zenko's dad definitely has the wrong idea about me. But Abeno, with his blonde hair, good looks, and those eyes that bore right through your soul, he seems way more dangerous.
Now who's dangerous?
Hold on, how long have you been standing there?
Long enough.